Hey guys, I'm here to justify to build a home. It is a music video. Uh, we are using Restore Card. Indivisible, I'm Critical Studies. Sarah's a screenwriter, Jabril is an animation, and John, our actor, is outside of SCA. Involving a glance, there are lots of times when John is kind of sitting on the curb and glancing at people, hoping that someone's going to notice him. Involving a reversal. At the end, he's sort of dejected and depressed and sort of doesn't think he knows anyone and thinks he's going to be alone forever, but then uh, we ultimately discover that he does have either a good friend or a girlfriend who does seem to love him in some way, so he is loved. He's not alone. Uh, in or at right place, wrong time. When he wakes up, it's actually the same place where Sarah ends up finding him. So he was kind of just, he woke up at the wrong time, because if he had woken up a few hours later, then Sarah would have found him a lot sooner and he wouldn't have had to go through the whole ordeal. Involving a paradox, when John, a college student, is sitting on the curb holding up a cardboard sign, he's basically like a homeless guy. And that's definitely a paradox, because you have a college student as a homeless person. It doesn't really fit your expectations. About perseverance, he has to persevere, or he does persevere in trying to rediscover his identity, even though ultimately he only succeeds by going back to the place where he woke up, the only place that he knows as home. Involving a fall from grace, he, again, as a college student, there's definitely a fall from grace when he's sitting on the curb. It's almost like he's fallen from one aspect of society, or part of society, down to the depths of being homeless. Including emotional disconnect. At the end, there's a degree of emotional disconnect when he hugs Sarah, because he doesn't actually know her, but he still seems to, he's like, well, I like this girl, but I still don't remember anything. Involving a messy tangle, he gets himself into quite a mess when he's kind of lost on college campus and has to find his way, and so he's kind of all tangled up, and his memory is a bit of a mess. Involving a repeating cycle, there is a cycle in music, there's a chorus that repeats. Regarding unrequited love, again, at the end, there's definitely some sort of degree of love there, but it's kind of unrequited because he can't fully kind of respond to her because he doesn't remember her fully. Involving a labyrinth, when he wakes up, he doesn't remember the college campus, so it kind of becomes a labyrinth for him, and there's a lot of parts of him walking, just trying to find his way, because it's sort of a maze. He doesn't know where he is, or where he's going. Involving a myth. In this case, it's the hero's journey myth, because he does go on a journey and ultimately returns and discovers the knowledge of sort of who he is. He doesn't really discover the knowledge. He discovers the knowledge that there's someone out there who loves him. Uh, Involving a bicycle, there's a shot when he's sitting on the curb when a bicycle rides by. The lone wolf archetype. He is obviously a lone wolf. He's very alone and trying to having to try to find his own way. Featuring a tramp, kind of obvious. He's a tramp in that scene where he's sitting on the curb. He's homeless. He's really homeless throughout, though. Eric Walker is in it. He was one of the people that opened a dorm room door. Dexter, or Jabril Mack, is also in it, and Sarah Manji is the girl at the end. And that's it. So, thanks for watching.